Hello! How's it going, guys? Hey, Jen. Hey, Emron. Hey, girl. Thank you for the look. Wow, feels like I haven't streamed in a year. I've just been gone for a little bit longer than normal. It's been a rough couple of days for me. Yesterday I lost power because of a thunderstorm, and today we had another thunderstorm in the afternoon. And when I was in the office, and a tree fell on the windshield of my car. Thankfully, it didn't completely break, but it just kind of cracked a little bit to the driver's side. So I've got to get that fixed in the next couple of days because I'm heading off to the US. So yeah, that was a bit rough. But yeah, apart from that, welcome back, guys. As you might notice, we have a little bit of a difference of here from the last time that I streamed. The reason is that I've basically gone around and destroyed every single one of my factories. So every single factory that I had, the copper sheets here, the aluminum here, the iron and steel and the deuterium and oil, all of it is gone. The only things that's left is the power generation at the top. That's about it. And everything else is gone. Yep. So while I was offline, I did go ahead and make all the stuff that is needed for the miner Mark 3s. So we got enough materials over here for 50 of them. And I want to restart my entire builds, all of them, because I wasn't really happy with how I set up the initial iron and all that production. So I just wanted to go and redo the entire thing. So that's going to be on the agenda. Now I don't know how much I'll be able to get done before I have to leave for the US, but I should hopefully at least get done with the iron part. Before we do that though, I do want to go back to the limestone, and I want to get this part of limestone. I don't know if I should get all of these together into one area or not, but that's what I'm thinking of doing. Plan for buildings, I don't currently have a plan. So my plan right now was to just get started on planning while while we stream. That's the plan basically. Because I find that it's best for me to plan on stream because you guys can help me through it. I find myself not having a lot of time on my hands when I'm offline. So the last couple of days, on the weekend, I was able to just sit and destroy all of this stuff. But apart from that, I didn't really have much time to plan stuff out. So I'm hoping to get that done at least. The most important thing is to get up limestone production, because I am foreseeing a lot of foundations in the future of this world. And for those foundations, we are going to need a lot of concrete. So that needs a lot of limestone. Now, there is a different recipe for concrete if we look at the recipes. So we have this recipe which is done in the refinery, which is pretty good, I will say. This is 3:2 and the normal standard recipe is 3:1. So this is a pretty good recipe. This one is not as good, this one is not as good. So I think we should use the wet concrete recipe, which takes water. So the only problem with this is that I don't have any water in the grassy plains, do I? All I have is this little itty bitty thing over here, and then we gotta go all the way over here if we want to get more water. So what I'm thinking is, why not grab the limestone from all of these nodes, bring it to this location over here, grab the water from here, and then try to make a factory in this location somewhere. I want a relatively flat location for this, and I think this might be it. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm hoping that this is flat enough, because that's the only place that I can see a decent amount of water in the grassy plains apart from this. Hi Amaron, how's it going, dude? And apart from this one, I mean, I could do two concrete factories. I could bifurcate them into two different areas, depending on how much water I can extract from here and here. So I just want to get this process started. The first thing that we need to do though is we need to see how much limestone we can actually mine by using a Mark III miner. So I'm gonna go ahead and set one up over here just to check. This is not permanent. I'm missing I'm missing 3 portable miners. So this is currently a normal node and we can get 240 and a max of 600. Okay, so we're gonna get a max of 600 on a normal node. Then what about an impure node? These are all normal nodes. So that's a total of 2400 right there. There's an impure node in front. Okay, let's go check this one out. Basically what I'm trying to do is figure out how much limestone we can get from all of our nodes nearby, and if we are going to be able to provide enough water to keep these going. That's the plan. The plan is not a very good plan, but it is a plan. So this is going to give us 300, I'm guessing. Yes, so that's 300. So impure nodes is 300, normal nodes is 600. What about pure nodes? Do we have any pure nodes over here? We do have one on this direction. It's a little bit further away though. Do I want to drag all of the materials from here? How much concrete would you say is a lot? So there's 2 pure nodes over here. There's a normal node there. I think I should get started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Would these 13 nodes be enough to get us started? It's never enough. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's never actually enough. But just to get us started, let's see if we can do these 13 nodes over here, because we are going to need to figure out a way to get all of them into one single location. And we also need to see how much water we can extract from here at max. So this is 300. No, sorry, 600. That's 900. How much do we get out of a pure node? I haven't checked that yet, have I? Let's go check. Unless someone has the information on hand. So do I have my masks? I do. There's a water extractor node near the valley. Oh yeah, there's actually 2. I could do that. I could extract water from there. This one has 6 pure nodes and 1 normal node. And then this one has 2 impure and 5 pure. Wow. That's a lot of pure water right there. Alright, we might check that out, because that could be a huge amount of water, potentially. Because every pure node could give us, what, 600? That would be a ton of pipes. I would need to figure out how to do the piping for that. But that's the brilliance about starting over. Like, I can just plan everything out now. Like, the first time when I was doing all of this stuff, there was no planning involved. I was just going and just doing stuff to make sure I understand how it works. But now, I'm able to plan everything. That's gonna be a big difference. Train the water in. Ooh, train might actually work. That could work. Alright, so here we have a limestone node. So this is going to give us 480. That's 720. Now, if I remember correctly, we can't do more than 780. Is that correct? Because that's the limit of our Mark V conveyors. So we can only do 162.5% clock speed, 780 parts per minute. Okay, cool. So we'll just continue keeping in mind that normal nodes is 600, impure nodes 300, pure nodes 780. Okay, that's going to be the calculation that we do for this, and that should allow us for a whole lot of concrete. Also, for those of you who have played this game a lot, like, do you guys normally build your concrete factory in the grassy plains, or do you build it in some other location? Because I was looking at the nodes, and there seems to be a fair amount of nodes on this corner of the map. If you look at this, there's concrete, like limestone there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of these are pure nodes, by the way. 6, 7, 8, there's a normal, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's basically almost 20 nodes over here in this area. So should I actually do the limestone, the concrete factory over here in the grassy plains, or should I just bring it along the water over here? And then I have so much water over here that I don't need to worry about how much I'm going to input. Is that something that I should be looking at doing? Because that seems to be the highest concentration of limestone that I've seen in the map. In this area. I haven't seen any other concentration that high. There's a bit of limestone around the middle over here. There's a bit here and here, but not as much. Hey Nick. There's a whole lot over here and a whole lot over here. I think what I'll do is I'll start in the grassy plains. I'll get a concrete factory going over here, and then I'll get another one over here, and that should carry us forward till the end of the game, right? I'm hoping. Let's go back home and let's do a little bit of math. We need to figure out exactly how much limestone we are going to be extracting and how much water we need. So Nick, I've gotten rid of every single factory that we have so far, and I've collected all of the items and put them into storage containers. So we have a huge amount of storage containers over here now. All of them are just full of items. So all the factories are gone. Everything that I own right now is in these containers right here. That's it. That's all of the stuff that I've carried. Like one pure Mark III limestone node with wet limestone is a bit. Yeah, I'm hoping to get wet concrete, because we have unlocked the recipe. Oh yeah, by the way, I did unlock every single recipe in the game. I have 4 hard drives left, but there's nothing left for me to get. So all of my, like, if I go and research hard drives, it just gives me the hard drive back, because there's nothing for it to do. So I can't do anything about that. So we just have 4 extra hard drives. Now I don't know what to do with these. I have no idea. And plus we also have 4 more hard drive locations on the map, which are still to be uncovered, because these need materials that's only available during Fixmas. So we can't really get these right now. There's 7 or 6 not used yet. I think there's 8 as far as I can see, because I got 4 here and then 4 on the map, so 8. But yeah, that's basically what I've seen. Okay, let's take a look real quick. That's 600, 1200, 1800, 2400. Any other normal nodes to make it 3000? 3000, there we go. Then we got 3300. Oh, there was a normal node right here. I'm rebuilding it all again. Yes. You can get Fixmas just changing the date in your PC to December 25th. That's one way to do it, I guess. Alright, I need to focus and do all of the nodes correctly over here. So let's try this again. 600, 12, 1800, 2400, 2700, 3000, 3600, 4200, 4500, 4800, 4800 and 5100, 5400. This one is normal, so that's 6000, and that's 6780 limestone per minute. 6780. Okay, so if we look at the limestone recipe, no, I'm sorry, the concrete recipe. I don't know why I was saying limestone over there. So we get a production rate of 80 per minute, and we feed 120 limestone per minute. So do we have a perfectly divisible amount over here? We do not. There's a total of 52,860 limestone per minute everywhere on the map. Has anyone ever managed to successfully turn all of that into concrete? That seems like a bit much. So I would need 56.5 refineries if I was to do this. What if I did this? So 6720. So the pure node, instead of overclocking it to 780, I'll overclock it to 720. That'll give me exactly 56 refineries. Someone did place Mark 3 miners on all nodes in the game. Oof, that's gonna be rough. How much time must that have taken? Now we're going to need 100 water per minute for 120. So how much would we need for 6720? 6720 plus 2 zeros divided by 120. So I would need 50. Okay, that makes sense. I would need 5600 water. At least 1500 hours. Wow. Yeah, that's a long time. I don't know if I have that much time in the world. Okay, so 5600 water per minute. So that would be how many nodes? Each pure node is 600. So 600, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and 3. So that's 3900. I guess I could use both of these together and that would work. Yeah, that should work. Each pure is 300. I mean, can't you overclock them? Or can you not overclock these resource wells? Can you only overclock the nodes? Is that how it works? We might have to check this out. Let's go take a look over here. So what would we need for a resource well? So we have everything we need. Okay, let's go take a look. I do need to get a few more mortars just in case. I don't remember where I've kept my mortars, so that's gonna be rough.
Deadshot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch. Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Hey Ralph. I'm doing good. Alright, let me do my consume H2O. Yeah. Alright, time to get up and stretch. Ow. You'll be back later? No worries, Ralph. Enjoy your food. See ya. Okay, so let's go to the water area and see what we need. This is going to be straight up north. A little bit to the right. Oh, by the way, did you guys see the update on the gas on those fart rocks? You can actually destroy them starting update 8. You can put an obelisk on them and just destroy them. How cool is that? I have a feeling that was something that people wanted in the game for a very long time. Okay, so where are these water nodes? Why are they so far away? I sometimes underestimate the scale of this map. Everything is so far away. It just looks nearby on the map. Okay, let's go down here and put down a resource well pressurizer. So where's my shards? Where's my power shards? There they are. So this is going to give us target production depending on the amount of extractors that we put on this. So need to place this on an activated. Oh, it has to be activated. Oh, that's bad. I don't really have any power lines coming through here. Okay, let's come back with some power. I have one of these nearby, so I'll just pull the power from there. Set clock to 1, then give a biomass. Yeah, I guess I could do biomass. Biomass. Alright, so should I just remove this now? So the target production rate is 1650. So 1650 cubic meters is the max that this can produce, right? And that's with all of the nodes connected, and this has how many nodes? This has 5 pure and 2 impure nodes. Okay, so I need to figure out how this is going to work. 1650. So if every pure node was 300, that would be 1500. And then how much are we left with? 160. So would the impure nodes be 80? That seems like a bit less, doesn't it? Place the extractors to see. Okay, where are the impure nodes? That's pure. The impure nodes are going to be last, aren't they? There we go. Okay, at least they weren't last. Need to place this on it. Oh my god. So this is producing 30. That would be producing 30. So what is 30 times 250? So it would do 75. Is that correct? 75? So that would be a total of 150. So if you do 1560 minus 150, that leaves us with 1410. That seems a bit off, doesn't it? Oh, 1650. Oh my god, I was doing the wrong number. 1650 minus 150. So that's 1500, which would be 300. 300 at 250%. Okay, so that's correct. So the max is 300 and not 600 for each of these for the pure nodes. So 300 and this is 75. Okay, cool. So now that we know that, if 300 is at 250%, then how much is it at 100%? So yeah, it's 120 and 100%, just like Nick said. Took me a minute, but I got there. And I'm guessing the normal nodes would do 60 then. So what is 60 times 250%? So that's 150. Okay. So here's what we have. Impure nodes do 75, normal nodes do 150, and pure nodes do 300. Okay, let's calculate using that. So we have 6 and 5. 11 times 300. Okay, 11 times 300. So that's 3300 plus 150, 3450 plus 150 of the 2 impure. So that's a total of 3600. Okay, so that's not going to be enough because we need 5600. So these two things are going to serve us well, but not well enough. Also, I would need to get 6 pipeline Mark IIs over here just to be able to pipe out all the water from this. And that's going to be something we have to do. And then I need to figure out how to supplant this with 2000 more water per minute. Now that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but let's see if we can do that. Also, we could just be lazy and drag all of the limestone to this area over here. Hey, tea time. So we could drag all of the limestone to this area over here and just pull infinite water from this area or this one. But I'm trying not to do that. We'll see though. So where do we get 2000 water from? Yeah, jetpacks will use all kinds of fuel and they will automatically switch to a different type of fuel if you run out of your main one. Not be lazy and try to be creative with the resource nodes. How would you do that? What would be your suggestion, Nick? I value your opinion very highly. Yeah, we were just discussing that earlier, tea time. The fart rocks are finally going to be removable. Leave grass alone? Really? After all the after all the calculation that we did, just want to leave this area alone? It had too much. I mean, we can reduce the amount if we want. We don't have to do 5600 water and 6720. So we could do enough limestone with 3600 in mind. Try the rocky desert. Okay, where is the rocky desert? Because I know that this is just a normal desert. Rocky desert is above grassy. Isn't this the red bamboo forest thingy? Or do you mean over here? Oh, left top corner. Okay. You will personally explode each and every one with much malice. I think tea time we might have to dedicate a stream to just going around the map and exploding every single one of those. Definitely want to do that. Okay, I could do the same thing over here, but that's gonna be a new calculation then. Okay. Alright, so let's do a little bit of math. Hey Riemann, how's it going? Welcome back. I'm doing good. Not so good though. A tree fell on my car today, so not that good. But I'm safe, so I'm happy. That's 5 nodes. Rocky also has a perfect nuke node. What is a nuke node? That's the first time I'm hearing of this. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. So many nodes here. Oh, you call the uranium nuke nodes. Okay, this is impure though. A tree on your car. Yeah, it was parked. It was parked. I wasn't driving. I was at the office. So there was a thunderstorm and the tree just fell. So yeah, it was a bit of a freak accident. Trees don't fall on my car every day. Nothing I could do about that one. Yeah. I can laugh about it because I'm safe. That's all. It's actually not something worth laughing about, but because it's not me, I can be a little bit more lighthearted about it. But yeah, it's going to be expensive to repair anyway, so it's more like laughing in pain kind of thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do so much math on this. Plus, I will need so much more water if I want to take all of these nodes together. There's a 780 times what? 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god. How do I calculate all of this? The nodes are next to the water. That is true. That is true. I wonder, could I do a train station for this? The coast has all the water I need. Yeah, I was thinking, like, could I do a train station and go and collect all the limestone from all of these nodes and bring it to this location? Would that actually work, chat? Would that work? Because I'm not really well versed with trains. A train with 20 wagons for each node. Okay. And if I have a train with 20 wagons, then does that mean that every single one of my stations has to have 20 platforms? Or 20 freight stations? Or how does that work? Like, how does the train know to stop at the correct freight station for every freight car? Or I could just use conveyors. That's also a possibility at empty stations. But am I correct in assuming that all of the train stations that I make would have 20 empty stations? Oh, I could do a truck. Truck stations might work. I haven't played with truck stations yet. That might be something worth doing, because this is not a long enough area actually if you think about it. If I build the proper highway over here, then I could just have trucks bringing all of this to a central location. The lovely Mark 5 conveyors. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it, isn't it? If I wanted to. Okay, let's actually go to this area and see what we would need in order to set it up. This was to the west, right? To the northwest. So I'm gonna go home and just use my cannon. Wait, do I have my cannon? I think I do. I wish they would have Mark 6 conveyors. Mark 6 conveyor is coming never. Have they confirmed that they're never going above Mark 5? Because that would be a waste. Ow. I mean, what's the point of having resources if you can't extract them? Never say never. Make you creative? But how does that work? Like, how do you get creative? There's no way to get creative in extracting the resources, is there? If there's a hard limit on extracting, then no matter how creative you get, can't get more than that. And if that was the case, if they wanted you to get creative, then why would they allow you to get that many resources in the first place? Shouldn't they have capped it? Yeah, no, I got that. Creative with making a factory, like if it was possible for me to get the max amount from every single one of these, it's not like I would just build one or two and be done with it. I would still want to do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now, which is gather all of them. So I'm not sure how the creative thing works in this scenario. Because once you unlock the miner Mark 3, is there any point in using the lower miners? Oh god. Almost fell into the void there. Just be creative and ignore it. I just don't understand what be creative means in this context. I don't get it. It's not making any sense. All this for a yellow power slug? Are you serious? You just gotta make art. I guess that's okay. But I still don't see how art correlates with not being able to get the max amount of resources. I feel like you guys are dodging the real question. How do I just get all the resources? That's what I want to know. Perhaps. Just use mods? I guess I could do that. I guess I could. Okay, so let's take a look at all of these nodes. I want to go around and survey every single node. And I want to see what the height is for every single one of them, just so that I can figure out whether I'm going to need to build my trains at a height, my trucks at a height, whatever. I haven't completely decided just yet. Also, I like these trees. These trees look really nice. They don't do too much on the environment. This area isn't too bad for a larger factory. I know, right? It looks pretty good. Is this uranium? Nope, it's just limestone. Okay, so where is my first limestone node? There you are. Rocky Desert, right? Yeah, one of the starter areas. Ah. Then we have a limestone over here. There's a lot of empty space in the middle. Let's go check it out. Okay. Yeah, this is a decent amount of space in the middle over here. So I could use this area over here as kind of like a gathering place for my concrete. So I could just bring all the concrete over here. Only long shot item really is oil. I mean, you have oil over here, so it's not too bad, I'd say. Now the problem with this though, the problem that I have over here by putting all of the concrete in the middle is if I want to use refineries, I would need to get the water going a long distance. Has a lake next to it. Yeah, the lake is good, but I feel like if I want to get water extractors, I want them over here rather than in this lake. So I'm not sure if that would be a good idea to have the factory in the middle. Fits about 30 extractors. Wait, really? 30? That's a lot of extractors. Also, is this oil? No, it's just a shadow. That's what you once did. So, did you need to put down foundations and stuff to do that? Fairly straight shot if you want to run a train with the nitrogen. Oh, you picked up the nitrogen using trains? I don't know if I want to use trains in this area just yet. I'm thinking of using truck stations for this. But now that I'm thinking about it, truck stations would actually need a fuel source, right? Whereas trains run on electricity. So should I use trains or should I use trucks? That is the question. Because I do have coal over here, so I could use coal as a fuel. That's definitely a possibility. But then think about it, if I have coal, wouldn't that be a better idea to just mix with iron and make steel? Or should I go for a steel factory with petroleum coke? That makes a lot more steel, if I remember correctly. Trains are easy to make a lot of because of lots of power. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. What if we built like a track going around the insides of all these nodes, like this, like going round in a circle kind of in this location, and then we just pipe all of these all of the resources using conveyor belts to all the stations. That should work, I'm thinking. That should work. I wish there was a way to see the verticality of each of these nodes, like the height. So that would give me an idea of how low these are compared to how high they can be. Depending on that, I could build a train station or like a train network. I guess I do have to start somewhere, so why not just start over here? So I think I'll do my first train station over here in this area. Okay, so let's actually go for it. Oh, copper. Let's cop some of this and delete it. One day I will remember which keybind is for building and which one is for my inventory. One day. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I can place down some foundations over here and make this like a straight area and then just build my train station here. So what are we thinking? Should I build it over here? It It is going to be 5 blocks wide. Maybe I can do a blueprint for this. Oh, that's the wrong version. Ooh, I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. I don't have a blueprint designer for concrete. I have one for the other concrete, the coated one. Okay, I guess I could do that. Materials, coated concrete. I do like the coated version. Only problem is it needs a lot more plastic, that's all. But that's fine. We have plenty of plastic. So that works. Now we'll need to get rid of some of these trees, which is a shame. But it must be done. For the greater good. I love doing that. I don't know why. Okay, so let's actually figure out where we want to. Oh, this is wood. Hang on a second. I just thought this was random vegetation. I didn't know you can actually get rid of it. That's neat. So I'm guessing because this is a starter area, there is like some vegetation instead of leaves that you can grab. So the wood would allow the wood would allow you to get a lot more biofuel. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm gonna go to the center of this. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is going to be where our train station is. Oh my god, I'm missing heavy modular frames. Okay, just to make sure that we know exactly where the center is, I'm just going to place one of those down and quickly run back home. Also, I should probably check, do we have any power nearby? We do have a radio tower, which means I could drag some power. Hang on. Before we go back home, let's go ahead and drag some power over here just so we always have power in the area. So, oh, that's actually pretty close by. Okay, let's grab one of these. Just gonna grab this and like take it all the way till the train station. Right, so now we have power. Could I do a quick and dirty blueprint for the hypertube? I should be able to. This will allow us to get home and back very fast. If you could choose the hypertube, that would be nice. Okay, definitely need more of these. So first things first, hypertube. Right, hypertube. Where are we going? We're heading south to the hub. So I want to put this a little bit to the left.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Am I? No, I will not harvest. I decline. Alright, so... hang on. I think I need to put one more of these down in order to make it fast enough. So we're gonna go like this. I'm fairly certain this is correct. But please tell me that's gonna be enough. Right, you go here. You go here. You go here. That should all now have power. Let's see if we can take this. I'm just going to save. I just realized that I made a mistake. Once I put down the train station, I'm going to have to destroy this. Okay, it does work. That's a good sign. It's not as powerful as I would hope. That's okay. Oh, dude. I didn't even see how much jetpack fuel I had left. Ow. Broke my kneecaps. Oh yeah, I did get rid of the coal power as well. So we don't have any coal power anymore. All of it's gone. It's gone. Come on. That fall should not have allowed me to take damage. That was not 20 meters. I refuse to believe that was 20 meters. More like 20 feet. It's a big difference. Right, home sweet home. It's just beyond the tower. So I need to collect 3 things. The first thing that I need to collect is going to be plastic. The second is going to be heavy modular frames. And the third is going to be more concrete. We should also grab some more fuel, just so we have enough. And let's see, heavy modular frames were somewhere over here. There they are. Okay, plastic. Now we need a ton of plastic as well. There it is. I saw it somewhere in this area. There we go. Yeah, that should be enough, I think. And then we need to get a lot more concrete. And if I remember correctly, concrete was... there we go. Found it! Right, I'm guessing that's enough. Now, we also need to make sure that we have everything for the train stations. So that's going to need computers as well and cables. Oh, I should grab some cables. I don't have a lot. So get some cables. I will get rid of a couple of things that's in my inventory. Let's see. Now, do I need 100 supercomputers? I don't think so. I'm also going to get rid of what else? What else can I get rid of? I don't know. Is there anything else I can get rid of? Guess I could get rid of the high-speed connectors. I'm not going to be using those anytime soon. That clears up another space of inventory for us. I can get rid of these 4. That makes more space. And what else? I need to get my computers. So where are my computers? Come on, computers. Somewhere over here. Oh, I hate it when I can't find these things. I probably, that this was my mistake. I probably should have marked all of these with what sort of stuff they have in them. Just my non-existent brain over here. Let's just put everything together. We'll figure it out. Yeah, look how good that's working out for you now. Oh, there we go. Found it. Alright, that should be enough, I think. Also, what else do we need? We are going to need plenty of freight platforms, so that also needs heavy modular frames, computers, cables, rotors. Okay, then that should be enough, I think. Let's get back. I have noticed that sometimes the area, like the camera angle that you have when entering the hypertube cannon helps out with the amount that you float in the air, or the amount that you fly. So if you're looking up when you enter it, sometimes you fly a lot higher. Has anyone else noticed that? Okay, I need to get rid of that Somers loop or Mercer sphere, whatever it is. It's gonna annoy me. Okay, where are you? Huh? I could hear it before. I'm not crazy, am I? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Yeah, I do want to say to the Satisfactory devs, the work in progress items, they've been a bit annoying. I have to say. Just a little bit. If they could be toned down a little, that would be nice. Let's see. I'm gonna put away the quick wire. I'm gonna put away this and this and this and this and this. All of those things. Okay, there we go. So now let's go ahead and get rid of this and put down the train station. So this one is going to be facing, let's say, that way. Alright, before I confirm this, how far does this go? This is exactly 2 foundations wide. So maybe I'll do this half and half. Okay, I think this looks good. This is going to be exactly 5 platforms or 5 foundations. And then I'm gonna have the train over here somewhere. It's going to go along both ways. Now, something that I wanted to know. So if I did this, would I set up like a triangular thingy. I feel like it would be a little bit too big. I was trying to see if I can do like an inward triangular foundation over here, but I'm not sure if that's even possible. Let me just take a look. So we have some half foundations over here. We have some ramps. We have some down corners. We have some up corners. Snaps to foundation and makes it easier to get on top of them. Building on top of the ramp. Adjusted to a grid to make it easier to line them up. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Provides a flat floor to build your factory. And what the heck is this? So many of these foundations, I have no idea what they do. Okay, so that's useless to me. Hi Hermit, thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing well. What if I did this? Would this look good? Busy and tired? Sounds about right. But busy is good, right? I could do this. This does not look half bad. Also, what I could do is 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go how many platforms on the side? 1, 2, 3, 4. So what if I did some half foundations over here? Let's see, is this gonna work? Half 2-meter foundation. That's not too bad. This is not too bad at all. It doesn't look the best because of the design. That could be changed to asphalt. I don't know. I might change this. For now, we're just gonna keep it as it is. So let's go ahead and put down some stations. So we need to put down some freight stations. Or freight platforms. Freight cars that stop at the freight platform will be loaded or unloaded by the freight platform. Loading and unloading can be set inside the building. Snaps to other platforms and stations. Now the node is going to be on this side and this side, so I have to put the freight platform on the left. So the freight platform. Jeez, man. Don't fall like that. So that's gonna have to be where the freight platform goes, and then I guess I could do another one on this side. Or would that not work? Alright, chat, someone tell me. If I put down a freight station in before and after my train station, will that still work or will it not work anymore? Because I have no idea. I has no idea. What am I doing over here? Oh my god. Why am I yawning so much? Jeez, man. I'm yawning way too much. I wish I knew how trains worked in detail so that I didn't have to stop and think so much about this. I could just put them down and be done with it. But I don't know if this is gonna work. I have a feeling that the freight platforms need to be in line, and then the train station has to be on one end or the other. So I'm gonna remove this. And I'm just gonna add another one over here. Then I can get 2 freight platforms So that's going to be 2 freight cars, 1 electric locomotive. What if I build this here? Wait, it actually did build it. What? Okay, so the train is in place. I think this should work. So is that gonna load both of those freight platforms onto the freight cars? That is the question. I think that should work. Not 100% sure though. So we'll see. We'll see. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we figure it out. So the first thing that I need to do is rename this. I'm just gonna name this limestone for now. And let's connect this up to some power. So this should now be started up. Perfect. We have a train on here. Now, do we have a name for the train? We do not. Let's call this Limestone 1. I don't know if I'm gonna have multiple of these, but I want these to be named. Also, I can't see the name. Okay, that's in Limestone 1, so that's good. Now, the first thing that I need to do is actually get the limestone to this area. So let's go ahead and build a few platforms coming down from the freight over to this and this node. That's going to send 600. This is going to send 600 to the freight platforms. So, and both of these are going to be set to load because we are loading this. Okay, where is my limestone? It's all the way over here. We'll start off with this one then, guess. So we have a limestone over here. I need to clear out a few of these trees. Right, so that's all the trees gotten rid of on this side. I might have to do a few on the other side as well. Oh, Coffee Stain Studios is live. Nice. That might explain why people are silent. Probably watching them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clear out some of these trees as well. Alright, awesome. So we have this in place. Oh, one sec. Can I get rid of this rock? Let's see. I don't think it's gonna work, but one can always hope. Oh, we can. Haha. Nice. So that's gotten rid of that rock over there. Let's see. I'm gonna go straight from here. And let's grab some foundations. I'm gonna try to go as straight as possible. Before we do that though, I will need to go ahead and put down a miner Mark III. Player is in the way. Right, now one cool thing about this one is that it is directly in the middle of this foundation. So that's awesome. Which means we should be able to just zoop. Okay, so this is going to just run along this way. It's going to bend towards this side. Let's break a few more things over here. Right, we will just do this. Go a little bit this way. Right, so do I need to come out this way, or should I just put down one of those conveyor lifts? I think I will need to come out a little bit because I'm not going to be able to match this up otherwise. Oh, come on, you're joking, right? You're actually joking. This doesn't match up? Why doesn't it match up? Both of these are 2-meter foundations. Oh my god. That's frustrating. I'm gonna have to restart this whole thing. Alright, let's try this again. This time we're gonna go from destination to source. Make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Okay, I think this should work. Such a weird, like, way to do this. As long as it works, that's all that matters. Alright, I'm not sure this is gonna work, but let's see. Oh, that does work. Nice. That's pretty awesome. So I could put down a ramp over here and that would work. So let's go ahead and get a foundation. Double wall, 4 meters. That's gonna do it. I just need to make sure this is coated concrete just so that it matches the rest of it. And yeah, I guess I can remove that. Remove the one in the bottom over here. And we should be good. We should be good. Okay, autosave starting. Let's get rid of these. Okay, I'm thinking of putting down some pillars over here, so let's go ahead and get some of those big frames. I think I want to put these in place. These look really nice. I quite like these pillars. So this looks like it's properly providing support, but I think I could do this a little bit better. What if I got the small frame pillars and some of the frame foundations or frame ramps? Ooh, this could be interesting. Hang on, just a minute. Where's my frame foundation? Ooh. This doesn't look bad, actually. Hey, Zulu. This does not look bad. Hang on, I have an idea. I don't know if this is gonna work, but... no. The big frame does not work like that. That does not work. Oh, I guess I could do pillars for this, right? Concrete pillars. Looks a little bit too small. What about the big pillars? Let's see if this works. So can I have this exactly in the middle? I don't think that's exactly in the middle, is it? No, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay, what are we thinking about this? That doesn't look too bad. I wish there was a extra like steel beam in the middle of this ramp. So that would make it look a little bit better. Is there any other ramp that I could use in this? Not really. Beam connector can be connected to beams to hide seams and generally make connections look more appealing. Okay, okay. So, are you saying that we could put down a metal beam? Oh! We'll pull the foundation frame all the way down. Yeah, I think that was the most obvious thing to do. That would be the most obvious choice. I'm trying to see if there's any aesthetic way of doing this though. Let's see, if we could do that, that would be the easiest thing in the world. That's just like super simple, right? There's nothing else. It's super simple, aesthetic. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I could do. So what if I did something like this for painted beam and then use the beam connector to connect? I don't think that works the way I think it works. It looks a little bit weird. I am liking the open like factory look for this. Like it looks proper, like a support. I'm just not sure about the one in the middle. That's a little bit difficult to get on terms with. It's just a little bit difficult for me. I don't know why. This feels wrong. Not wrong per se, it just feels bland. Oh, hang on. What if I did this? Come on, fix up. Fix up. Okay, that could be it. I will say, this ain't looking too bad. I don't know about the supports at the bottom. What do we think about this? And then I could just drag this down, right? So, it looks like it's being supported by these beams, but it's also supported by the foundations. What about this? I don't mind that. That doesn't look too bad. I don't know about these supports though. Could I put beam connectors over here? Oh, dude, that looks cool. I need that. I need that. That definitely looks a lot better. That just makes it look so much better. That looks clean. I'm a fan of that. And it doesn't look too out of place either. Like nobody would think that that's like not connected to the beam. Unless you knew. Eh? I think that's fantastic. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what we're gonna go with. I put this wall foundation over here, just, you know, maybe we can do like a frame over here as well. No, I need a normal frame ramp. I don't know if that's like necessary, but I like it. Looks good. And then I can do a small pillar. Maybe I can do a metal pillar. Alright, that really looks good to me. I think that is perfect. So I'm gonna go with that. Let's go ahead and get the belts in place. Let's get the conveyor lifts in place. And let's get some concrete flowing. Now what is this input is gonna be at the bottom. Okay, that's exactly what we want. Hey, yeah. Right now, are you going to be... You are not going to be centered, of course. Okay. Okay. Let's take a conveyor belt and just see how I'm gonna have to center this. Right, so that's gonna be the center. So maybe I'll have to turn the conveyor lift to the other side. So what if I did this? Is that gonna be of course not. No! Why must you always make things so difficult for me? Game? Why you do this? I had everything built perfectly. Everything. Then it just managed to mess things up for me. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go like this and do a bit of a jiggle over here. So like something like this. Nope, that's wrong. Basically what I want to do is get a conveyor Mark 5 out from here. Like this. Okay, can I just do a proper snaking bend like this? I mean, that works. It's not clean. It's not clean at all. But it works. Would there be a way to do this any cleaner? Guess I could just do this. Oh my god, that's not clean at all though, is it? That's not clean. Okay, there is a way to make this clean though. And I know the way to do it. I just need to redo the train station. Come on. Why is it not... Oh, is it because of the train? Is it not disconnecting because we have a train? There we go. Okay, so what I need to do is make sure that my freight platform has an input that's centered on this foundation right here. So let's go ahead and get a transport freight station or platform is what it's called. This must be placed in line with another train platform. Okay. I just want to make sure that this is placed correctly. So that's going to have to be on half of that one. Okay, okay. Okay. So let's get a train station in place. Come on. Is that gonna be correct? Let's find out. Nope, that's a little bit too far. We've gone too far. So I'm guessing the train station has to be on the edge over here. Alright. Let's build it this way then. We're gonna go straight to the middle. on the line over here. Wait, that's wrong. That's also wrong. I need it to be on this line over here. So 1, 2, 2.5. Train station going which way? Yeah, that's the correct way. And then a freight platform. Can you please be correct? Oh my god, are you joking? How have you managed to do this? Chat, how have they managed to do this? That's ridiculous. So I guess I have to go one forward then? This is so frustrating. All because the freight platform won't connect correctly. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. So that is now finally centered on the platform. But now the problem... the problem is that this train station is no longer centered on these foundations. So that's going to be a little bit awkward. But hey, that's the choice I've made, you know? So I have to stick with it. Now, if I had another platform over here, are you going to be centered? Yes, you are. Okay, okay. Move it back. I can't move it back any further. It has to be, the freight platform has to be perfectly in line. Otherwise, this doesn't work. It has to be like that. There's nothing I can do about it. Move it back as in the middle. What? This is the middle. This is how it's supposed to be. The freight platform has to be in the middle. A train station. Oh, do you mean like this? Okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, we can fix that. So it needs to be a couple of this to the right. Did I throw what? What are you talking about? So this railway needs to be over here. Good morning, Zulu. We're going past the line on this one. And we're going past the line on this one. Perfect. Wait, is it perfect? Yes, it is. Alright, awesome. So that means our freight platform should now be in place. Finally. And then a second one. Yeah, that's better. It's completely centered now. So, see? Completely centered on both sides. That is exactly how we want it. Alright, so that's our first concrete. Only took us, what, 1.5 hours to get to this location? Or to get to this point? That's going to be sending us, what, 600 parts per minute? That's not too bad. 600 is not too bad at all. So let's actually get this started while we work on the rest of them. We're going to need a little bit of power. Let's grab some power from there. Actually, I'll grab it from the other side because the river is on the other side. So just do this. And that should start processing limestone really quick as soon as this drill goes down. Come on, let's see the limestone. There we go. Awesome. That's just gonna fill up the train station for us, or the freight platform. And as soon as that is full, this will start backing up. Okay, I like this design. Should I put some metal beams like this along the floor? Can I put some along the floor? I guess I could, right? Just seeing if this looks good. I'm not sure if it will. And it's okay. It's not the best. Nah. I think the bottom one looks good. The side ones don't look that good. So I'll put that down. Now that looks good to me. Alright. So we got this done. Let's get the other one sorted. So the other one is somewhere in this direction. And I've completely forgotten where it is. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna go a little ways to the right. And then down south. We should start seeing it pretty soon. Okay, I said pretty soon. There it is. Found it. So this is where we get the limestone. Now I am going to not do the same mistake that I did the first time. I'm going to go ahead and build from the destination to the source. Just make it easier on myself. Because we don't want the world grid to mismatch. So it's best to do it this way. Let me just go ahead and copy this design first. Okay, so that's done, and then we need painted beams on this. Coming down. Is that correct? I don't know why that feels wrong. Because it is wrong. It needs to be facing this way. How did I manage to do this? Oh, I know. Basically what I'd done is I'd gotten the metal beams in place first. Like this. Not like that. Hang on. Come on. Turn around. Okay, why is it not like snapping correctly? It's snapping the wrong way. Okay, I don't understand. Why does it work for the first one and it doesn't work for this? Because this is wrong, right? This is wrong. I want this to be faced horizontally. It shouldn't be faced like this. This side should be on this side. And I don't see a way to rotate 300 or like 90 degrees. Why is that not like turning? Nope, something is not right. Something is not right. I just take a architecture, metal beam. Why do you not want to face the right way? I need help, Chad. I need someone to explain why this is not working. Why do you not work? See, this one works just fine. this one works perfectly. It can't be the connectors because no, see, it doesn't work with the connector either. Okay, let's try this again. This time I'm going to try from the bottom. Delete these. And see if this works. Are you gonna snap? Nope. You're still not going to snap, are you? I think this is bugged. Because look at this. Like this is perfect, right? This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. It's looking good. It's snapping correctly. And then we have this one over here which doesn't want to snap no matter what I do. So what is the reason for that? There has to be some sort of reason. I just don't understand it. My hand started hurting from trying to do this. No way you did that. Alright, if that's not gonna work, then I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of these. I'm not gonna have one of them facing one side and the other facing the other side. Just gonna get rid of it. We don't care. I don't care. What about painted beams? Are you gonna be better? Okay, this one is at least equal on all sides. So this could actually look a little bit better. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, this is not too bad. This looks better than the other one. So, beam connect. Beam connect. Yeah, this looks much better, doesn't it? I'm a big fan of this one. Hey Jim, how's it going? You up early enough to catch some of my stream? It's been a while, dude. It's been a while. I haven't streamed yesterday. I didn't stream on Friday. It's been a busy week for me because it's the last week before I'm on vacation. It's actually today's the last day that today's the last day before vacation for me. So starting tomorrow, I am on vacation for a month. So my vacation actually starts on June the 1st. So that's 2 days from now for me. But tomorrow is my birthday, so I'm taking the day off tomorrow as well. How you been doing, Jim? Okay, that's actually not looking too bad. I might need to push these down. Happy almost birthday. Thank you. I haven't decided yet, but I might be live tomorrow. Just for my birthday a little while. It's not 100% decided yet. It depends on whether I go out or not. So if I don't, then I might be live. If I do, then you guys will probably see me directly next month. Okay, that ain't right. Come on. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Can I not do another one underneath this? That's starting to Z-fight, which does not look good. Nope. I don't like that. What do I do with this? What do I do with this? I guess I just go with one of these and let that protrude at the bottom. Okay, as long as it looks good, that's all that matters to me. And that does look good. Now the only problem is that I will always know that there's this location over here where this pole is sticking out underneath. So is there a way for me to avoid that? I'm just trying to think, what could I do to avoid that? Because I can't go... Could I put a beam support? No, that's not gonna fit. Beam connector does not want to connect underneath this one for some reason. I wonder what the... Oh, hang on. Could I do... Nah, that's not working. I was hoping I could do the snap thing and make it like a little bit more flexible, but then it just starts coming out like this. That's not what we want. So I guess for now I'm just gonna have to keep it as it is. No other choice. We'll keep it as it is. Alright, so this is going to have to go all the way over there. To that mushroom area, right? If I look at this... Come on, zoom in. Is that where I have to go? Can't really see. Oh no, I gotta go way further than that. I have to go all the way over there. Okay, okay, okay. I can do that. I can do that. So, should we go at the same level as that one, or should we go... Let's actually try going like this. Bean? I know you did that on purpose. Don't get in my way again. You too, Bean number 2. I'm warning you. I know you guys are programmed to do that on purpose. Consider that your first and last warning. Okay, I think this might work. The only problem is that we're going through the floor a little bit over here. I might have to go from high up and then come down from after we hit this cliff and go beyond that. So I'm gonna have to go up top. Come on, come on. So go like this. If I could do curves over here, that would be wonderful, but that's a lot of effort for not much return. So I'm just gonna go full send. And then we're gonna go straight from here. Right, and there's the limestone. So what I'm thinking is, why don't I bring the limestone straight up? Rather than putting that on a world grid, on the foundation and all that. We don't really care, do we? I just need to get myself 3 of those portable miner thingies. Then I should be good. Right, so let's see. Can I put down a portable miner over here? I can. Let's face it this way. So should I put this on the world grid? I don't think it does. Does it really matter if I'm just going to be pulling all this stuff up anyway? I don't think it does. So I could just get the stuff through a conveyor lift and then bring it up here. Right? That works. And then I can get rid of these because that's unnecessary. And I just need to provide this with power and I should be good. So let's do this. We go, oh, that's not right. I guess I do need to set it up on the world grid because it is not aligning correctly. Okay, I think this should do it. Let's find out. Production, miner Mark III, there we go. I think that's better. That's just gonna allow us to go straight up. I'll just build from above because that's much easier than actually placing stuff down from down there. Come on, up you go. Now, are you gonna be correct? Huh. Still no. Questions must be asked over here. What's going on? You're on the foundation now, so what's the problem? What seems to be the officer problem? Okay, I think this time it must have worked. I keep saying that and it still doesn't work any of the times. Then if I go one lower, it's gonna have to come up. So this seems to be off the grid somehow. Like, even though I have put this exactly where it's supposed to be, it just doesn't seem to be working. So what if I took this and made it a 1 meter foundation, got rid of the ones on top, and push this through like this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's see. No, see, it's still going up to like 2 meters. So I think this is a problem with the height of this node, that it's like a little bit too high. Not sure if the resources on the world grid, not all of them, but you can usually align them pretty well. I think this one is not going to work now because it's a little bit too high. Yeah, see, this needs to be on the node itself. So this is going to have to go, maybe I could do 1 meter underneath this. And maybe that could work. Maybe this might work. Let's see. Let us see. I hate streaming at this time because I miss out on all the good stuff. I wish I could stream back when I used to, in the mornings. Oh my god, how are you managing to do the same thing again and again and again? What the heck? Have you got any of the Minecraft one-shot? No. I can't say that I have. Dude, I don't understand. No matter what height I put this at, it's always like a little bit higher than that. I don't get it. Why is it doing that? I do not get it. Basically what I want is this. To be like this. That's all I want. Then if I put down the miner, is that gonna match up? No, see, this is the problem. It's mismatched. The height is not matching up. So I would have to put it in this angle if I want the height to match up. Okay, I guess I could do that. I guess that works. So I would just have to go back by 1, right? I'm fairly certain this should work. Yeah, it does work, but it's gonna be it's gonna be diagonal. That's not good. I guess I can just do this. Why is it facing the other way? Oh my god, did I mess that up? Back up you go. How many times are gonna mess up the same thing? How many times can I do that? Okay, that seems to be finally done. So that's gonna go up over there, and then I just need to connect these belts up. Honestly, I don't care about this. As long as it's on the right length. Like, not length, sorry. As long as it's on the right height, that's all that matters. I do want to give this a little bit of support though. So could I do that? Maybe I can use the frame foundations over here and the ramps. The inverted ramps. I'm missing steel beams. Great. Let's get rid of these. And let's try just the foundations over here. Oh, I can't even put down more than 3. Right. Okay, at least I have a basic understanding of what I want to do. I'm gonna have to go back to home base, get some more steel beams, but this can work. And I do need to get the cables over here, so let's go up here. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some cable. So that's gonna go straight over here. I'm just gonna put this along the entire way. Now, rather than doing it the way I have been, I'm going to actually count it out this time. So I'm gonna go 4 foundations each time. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, it should be over here, right? So that's a distance of 5 foundations. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 in between. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 in between. Go here. This is just going to allow us to be a little bit more precise rather than doing it the way I used to, which is just drag it until it's as far as it can go. This is a bit more precise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I guess on the corners I have to do it this way. To make it symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I do have power coming in from the other side. So let's go to the other side if we can. You know, rather than doing it this way, why don't I go for the power underneath? Wouldn't that be better? I just realized I could just go underneath the foundations. I'm fairly certain that would work. So what I could do is have one go like this. Yeah, that works. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't mind that actually. That does not look half bad. Let me just take a look from above a little bit. Are you going to be... Yeah, you're going to be a little bit of a down curve, but that should be okay. Fart tree, die. I don't know why there's so many things on this planet that like to fart. Hey, Diatabolish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got the rocks that like to fart, then you got the plants that like to fart. Just a whole hodgepodge of farting mess. I did say I was gonna go for symmetry, but forget about it. I'm just gonna go for the least amount of stuff that I have to do. See the things coming out in update 8? I did. It looks pretty good. The fact that you can blow up the fart rocks, that's really good. I'm happy about that. Okay, I think what I could do over here is just get rid of this one. And go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, focus up. I do like that they fixed the crosshair as well. The crosshair doesn't actually look at like the center of the screen where it's supposed to. It doesn't aim correctly, so that's now been fixed. You can build the power lines within the concrete too. It's a nice hack to get flight with hover pack without seeing the source of power. The reason I'm doing it underneath where it's visible is because I like to get extra connections out whenever possible. So, and for me, honestly, I like seeing the power lines because it shows me that it's realistic. So the power isn't just hidden somewhere where you can't see it. That's part of the charm of Satisfactory, right? Where you can see everything if you want to. You can hide it if you don't want it, but you can see everything, which I like. I'm a big fan of it. Now my power pole is somewhere over here. Yeah, there it is. So I can drag, I guess I can drag another connection from here and just set it to over here. No, that's not right. If you like power lines, you might like Factorio. A lot of people have said that I might like Factorio if I like Satisfactory. I wonder why that is. It's almost as if this game is based on Satisfactory, on Factorio. Yeah, I'm gonna go a couple more foundations on each side. Okay, so can I just grab a power line, take it all the way from here, and then push this to there? Yep, that works. So that's gonna start up our second thingy. Why do I keep forgetting what it's called? The miner. That's what it's called. Oh, nice! You can actually go through the frame foundation. It's a little bit difficult to turn over here, but the update 8 is going to fix this. So that should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and build this out. Let's go ahead and build this out a little bit. Boom. So the first thing that we need is some conveyor belts. I don't have a lot of alkylate aluminum left either, so I'm gonna have to probably make a run for home soon. So what else was I missing? I was missing steel beams, I'm missing alkylate aluminum, and I'm missing some other stuff. We'll probably go ahead and get that. Yep, there we go. Ran out. I'm not gonna complete like another one which is not full, because I would rather make sure that it is full. Oh wait, I have alkylate aluminum over here. Nice. That was good. Okay, now quick question. Should I do a turn over here like this, or should I do the turn directly over here like this? Which one would look better? What do you guys think? So if I look at this, would you rather want the belt to go like this, or would you rather want the belt to go like this, a little bit of a zigzag, or would you rather want the straight line? I personally am a big fan of the straight lines, but I would like a little bit of different perspective on this if people had anything in mind. Can't hide the towers once they're in. I completely missed that message. I think I'm gonna go for the other one. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I'll also do that so that, you know. Oh, that's just... oh, that's a problem. Straight is probably good unless you want to do angles. I just realized that that's gonna make it so that we have to remove this. All the effort that I spent on this is gonna be wasted now. Although I guess, nah. I'll probably just change it up a little bit. No, I've set up the power lines underneath this, so I might have to change the entire thing. Why do I keep doing stuff like this without planning it out? See, that causes so many issues down the road. Now this the structure that I've built over here is no longer relevant anymore. Put them back and then have some containers on it or something. I guess I could try that. But then I'm gonna have to remove all of the wall outlets as well. Because these are right now just like hanging in nowhere. I guess it's not that difficult to remove, to be honest. I just need to do a little bit of rewiring over here. That's perfectly fine. I guess I gotta go like this. Actually get a really nice look by adapting designs as you go to make it look like the factory evolved. I guess I could. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That does not look too bad. And then I can do something with this in the future. So it's not like it's going to be a complete waste. I can do something with that. So maybe we could have like some sort of platform, loading platform over here or something. I don't know. So I can just cover this up, make it look like it's a whole thing. And then we can put down more foundations accordingly. For now, I'm just gonna complete the belts. Making things look good is really low on my list. It is on my list though. It's just really low. I like how on Mark 5 belts, they're so fast that the items actually come at the exact same speed as the belt that's being built. I don't know, that just it feels a little bit surreal, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the input area over here, which means I'm gonna have to go like this, take 2 steps back, or maybe 2 steps forward actually. Then 2 steps forward over here. There we go. So I'm pretty sure this is now full. So that limestone is full. This is going to start filling up really soon. So I think that should be good enough for us to actually start off. Now before we continue, I do want to get I do want to go home and get those steel beams. So let's go ahead and do that. Because we have a lot of stuff over here, but steel beams is not one of them. So I'm going to take all of this. I'm going to go home. Now, in order to go home, I think the best way to do that, I'm going to do a temporary one of these once again. That's a hypertube cannon. I'm actually addicted to building these now. It's all Zulu's fault. I blame Zulu. Hashtag blame Zulu. Okay. So from all the research that I've done, you have to build 3 of these in order to get a decent amount of height. I think you can do 4, but... Oh, I'm missing steel pipes. Great. I can't do any more. Okay. We'll start off with this much then. We'll just go as far as we can, and we'll see what we can do. Dude, I'm clearly clicking on the hypertube. Why was it selecting the hypertube entrance? Okay, everything's on. Let's save the game. Make sure we don't crash or anything. And let's go. Wow, that was pathetic. That was actually pathetic. What the heck? Why is that so bad? Is it too high up? It might be too high up. Yeah, the angle was too high. Is that better? Are you going to be thinking about the factory when you're away next month? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I think I just don't have enough hypertubes in order to, like, I don't have enough hypertube entrances to get a proper launch. But yeah, I will probably think about how to improve the factory. I'm constantly thinking about Satisfactory even when I'm not playing. Like, I'm always thinking about how much turbo fuel can I get out of all the oil nodes that I have. How many supercomputers can I make with all the materials that I have? How do I automate heavy modular frames? Hi to the puppy. I'm not a puppy. Come on, Zulu. I spent an embarrassingly long time on Sunday thinking about how much turbo fuel I could make from one of my oil nodes. It was like it took me about 2.5 to 3 hours just calculating all the stuff that I could do. Wait for it. What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Would it be worth the effort over plain diluted fuel? Exactly. I'm not sure. Because I know that turbo fuel burns for almost 3 times as long as compared to diluted fuel. Or like any fuel. Any normal fuel, that is. But I'm still not sure if that's worth it. How to automate heavy modular frames? These are the questions we ask in life. That reminds me of Quinlan. She always says that. These are the questions that we need the answer to. God, I miss Quinlan's streams. How did we get here? Who are we? What is our purpose in life? Are we just mere specks of dust in the grand order of the universe? Do we have greater meaning? Were we just meant to exist? Or is this a sign of something greater? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You also like how there's some really good mods for the game? Yeah, I think after Minecraft, this one is like one of the few games that has some really insane mods. Although not completely game altering like Minecraft, but it's still a decent amount. I don't know how that's going to be affected by Unreal Engine 5 though, because the devs have stated that all of the mods will break. All of them. So the devs are gonna have to really work hard if they want to keep their mods updated. So we might see the death of a few mods depending on if like the devs have enough time or not. You want to talk about game altering mods? Factorio has entered the chat. I'd imagine like Factorio is like a top-down game though, right? It's not a first-person game like this. Ow! Come on. I have to imagine that coding for Factorio would be a little bit easier than this. Not a lot, but a little bit easier. It's all third person. Yeah. I think it would be a little bit easier. Just because creating all the models and stuff in Factorio would be a bit less painful. There were some mods that died from update 4 to 5, so yes, there are definitely going to be mods that die. Yeah, that's just what happens when like a game is modded for years, right? The modders actually have a life. They have a life to live. They have real life stuff to do. So you can't always expect them to continue supporting their mods. Yeah, I need to drink some water. Something's stuck in my throat. Hang on. Oh, I got something stuck in my throat. Right, let's grab some steel pipes. Let's grab some steel beams. Steel beams we have over here. Steel pipes we have... Oh! Come on, Zulu. No! Bad Zulu. Bad mod. Actually, we might keep those. Get a few more of the steel pipes. Let's go. Oh, wait. Did we need something else? What were we missing? We were missing steel beams. And we were missing steel pipes. Were we missing anything else? We have concrete, we have iron plates, we have copper sheets, cables, rotors. We are running low on the encased industrial beams, so maybe I can take some of those. Yeah, we'll grab a couple hundred of those, and that should do us. Might need to build an extension on this, make it go a little bit further. Oh, the other day when I was when I was traveling between the north of the map to the south, I did die through the hypertubes. What happened was I was at the very top of the map, right? And I decided that I was lazy and I didn't want to go running all the way to the south. So I built a hypertube cannon all the way from this oil area over here. So I built a hypertube cannon here and I took it and it landed me directly to my aluminum casing factory that was over here. And I had a hypertube over there. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I land directly in that hypertube? That was a big mistake. If you go from one hypertube cannon to another, it will propel you straight off the map. And that's what happened to me. I had no chance of survival. As soon as I got into the second hypertube, I was like, oh, I have made a huge mistake. I was just flung straight off the map. There was no warning whatsoever. Luckily, I had an autosave that was just like 5 minutes earlier or something. So I just loaded up the autosave Yeah, too much inertia. Exactly. So I just loaded up one of the latest autosaves, and I just had to do a couple of minutes work just to, you know, make it back. But yeah, that was a bad day. That was a bad moment. Why is there random radiation everywhere? Okay, where is my train station? It's over there, right? Yeah, I see it. It's over there. Hypertube cannons work by preserving momentum before adding extra. What do you think was gonna happen? I was slowing down before I entered the other one though, so I expected the momentum to go down as well. I didn't think that the momentum would carry through, because I was basing the entrance to take the current speed that I was at. So I was going like, I was flying in the air, and I was like this, and I went straight into the hypertube cannon, and then it just zoom. Felt like I was going back in time. Denny, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Oh, did Coffee Stain Studios finish the stream? Was anyone watching, by the way? Any update, any news, anything important that they shared on stream today? If there's anyone in chat who knows, please feel free to share. You're back from your nap. Welcome back. Ooh, you've ordered pizza. No, Jason's leaving? Oh, come on, man. Dude, Jace is the face of the studio. How's he leaving? Okay, someone start a petition. I want to see a change.org petition for Jace to stay at Coffee Stain. That has to happen. What about Snut? I haven't watched Snut as much. All the videos that I've watched on Satisfactory from Coffee Stain has been Jace. So I haven't seen Snut that much. So whenever I think of Satisfactory, I always think of Jace. Jace is pursuing solo work. Oh, is he becoming a content creator? That would be awesome. That would actually be really cool, because Jace is like a top fellow. I really like watching him. Like, his sense of humor is pretty awesome. Right, so that should fix up. That should be the hypertube cannon that we need to get home. We're still loading in the limestone, so that's awesome. Dude, that's really unfortunate seeing him go. Maybe you'll do announcements for games that don't exist. Hey, if they exist after he makes the announcements, I don't see a problem with that. Ah, that's disappointing. I didn't expect that today. It's a bit of bad news. Okay, anyway. Let's try to focus up. So what I want to do over here now is get a train, and then I'm gonna go up here. And I think my next train station is going to be right here, right? And this is going to have 3 freight platforms, and that's going to connect to here, here, and here. Okay. Oh wait, oh my god, there's more nodes over here. How do I do this? I might have to go one station here, one station here, and then pull these nodes underneath this mountain area over here and bring them all the way to here. That could work. So let's try that. So for now, I just want to bring my platform up till this area over here. Or maybe I could just pull it straight and then push the items from underneath. Yeah, that works. That works. Hey, Brandon. I don't need all. I need them. I need them all. I must have them all. I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I must have it. It is mine, all mine. I need all the concrete in the world. I'm gonna have 50,000 concrete per minute. Constantly tired and sleeping? That's not good. Are you feeling well? I hope you're feeling okay. Okay, looks like everything is good. I have plans for all that concrete. No, I'm just joking. There's no way I could get 50,000 concrete per minute. Because there's only 52,000 limestone in this entire world. So getting 50,000 concrete is almost impossible. Just tired all day. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. I used to have that happen to me all the time when I used to sleep late. I used to wake up late, but then the entire day I would just be There are alternate recipes. Yeah, I'm using the wet concrete recipe. I'm not sure if that gives me more. It does give me more, I know that much. I don't know how much more. But I don't think it's gonna be that much. Right, so I need to build up a little bit because this area is a little bit higher up. So I think I can start a ramp in this direction. So let's go for one of these. So a train is gonna have to go up a little. Using wet concrete, you might be able to get 50,000 per minute. Now, honestly, 50,000 per minute is not realistic. The amount of effort that I would have to put for that, it's not worth it. Like, there's nothing I could do in this game that would justify having 50,000 concrete per minute. It's just ridiculous. Also, I used the wrong ramp. I gotta use double ramps. I can't keep using these ramps. These are basic ramps which no longer work for me. Okay, let's go back to the double ramps. We need the 4-meter ramp. It's gonna 10 blocks. Covering the world as a multi-layer massive platform of concrete. That does sound enticing. But I think I'll pass up on that because I'm pretty sure it would take me like 1500 hours just to do that. Also, can I get rid of this rock? There's no star? That's no star? What? Tea time? Not sure what that means. Didn't Bear Shark start doing that? Yeah, I think he's built a... He's covered the entire world in a sky platform. I think he's the one who did that. But then again, he has been playing the game a lot longer than I have, so... You made a mistake? I do that on a daily basis, so you can feel free to share what mistake you made. There shall be no judgment from me. In Star Wars, they said that's no moon. Oh, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. Have you seen Let's Game It Out or I'm Kibitz? I've seen a couple of Kibitz's videos. I'm currently like the last one that I watched was the truck factory. No, not truck factory. The one where he builds like the entire desert area, and he makes like all of those concrete squares and stuff in the desert. That's the latest one that I watched. I know that there's been a couple more since then, but I haven't had the time to watch that. But I'm aware of who that is, so that's that's all I can say. I'm aware of who that is. Right, so now we have steel beams and steel pipes, so we should be able to just put down all the railways that we need. Let's Game It Out is someone that I have heard of. A lot of people have suggested me to watch his videos on Satisfactory because he completely unleashes chaos on the game, and he's basically, you know, the antithesis of what a game developer wants their game to be played for. I do like watching stuff like that. I normally watch Call Me Kevin. He's one of the YouTubers that I watch who just loves to go and mess up the rules of the game. So I would like to watch the other one. Let's Game It Out. It's just a matter of time. I just don't have the time. So I work 9 hours a day. I stream 3.5 hours a day when I have power and internet and all of that stuff. And then I travel and I have to do all my daily activities. I'll have a lot of time next month. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Josh literally made the game better. He caused so much lag with his chaos that they asked for his save file and improved things a lot. Accidental developer. That's what he is. That's actually really interesting. Invalid placement? What do you mean invalid placement? How is that invalid? But this is valid? What? Come on. There we go. That's more like it. So are you matching up on the corners? Yes, you are. That's perfect. Let's keep going. Let's... Oh, that's why there's invalid placement. This is why. The game runs better for us because of his sacrifice. I mean, they should just hire him as a playtester at this point. Because he will do exactly what you don't want him to do. And that's exactly the type of person that he is. I've watched one of his... I think it was one of those roller coaster games or something that he was playing. And oh my god, the guy was an evil genius. Like, absolutely an evil genius. It's got some amazing videos with Hydroneer. Hydroneer? Hydroneer? Did you spell that incorrectly or did I say it incorrectly? I can't understand. Is that Hydroneer or Okay, it's Hydroneer. Okay. I got really confused over there for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Did I get that wrong or what? It's a rifle. Dang right, it's a rifle. Okay, railroad track is too short. This is the stuff of nightmares. I have nightmares about this. The railway track is too short. It's a combination of hydroism, water, and engineer. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I haven't used the rebar gun. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't like this. I wish that the railway could stay flat on a slope. Is that even possible? I just want to try something out. So if I did one of these. Okay, that's actually... Oh, no. No. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna do it. What am I trying to make? I'm just building a railway. I am building a railway. Okay, I think this works. But it's gonna have to be just like as short as it can be. Just so that we can, you know, make the curve a little bit smaller. How did I do the curve on the other side, by the way? Hey, Swaggy Daggy Doo. There's ads? Okay. We'll wait for Swaggy Daggy Doo, one of the best usernames on Twitch. Yeah, rolls right off the tongue. It reminds me of Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've watched Scooby-Doo. I'm not a big fan of the new series of Velma. I feel like the writing was a bit immature in that one. My chair armrests, when I move them, it makes this noise. Alright, are the ads over, Swaggy Daggy Doo? Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Actually, I don't mind this as much. But the top one, that definitely has to be changed. Also, can anyone tell me how the bitrate is looking right now? Like, is there any artifacts that you can see in the game, or is the game's bitrate like looking normal? When I move the camera around a lot, are you guys seeing the compression, or does it look okay? Because I have enabled variable bitrate, and sometimes it just like messes up because of my internet connection. I just want to make sure that it looks okay. Okay, so I think I have to go around like this. Unless, hang on. Is there a way for me to turn over here without having to go into this area? Or do I have to go like this and then turn around? It looks fine, but you watch at 480p. That would probably not be the best measure of bitrate then. Looks fine to you. Watch on 4. Why does everyone watch on 480p? Just tested 1080p. Okay, is that looking okay? I just want to make sure that there's no like pixels that you can see, or like it's not very visible if there are. Looks fine. Okay, perfect. So I was facing a lot of issues with OBS, and I decided to turn on variable refresh rate, but not variable refresh rate, variable bitrate for that to fix it. So I'm hoping that that works. Alright, so I think my railway is gonna have to come like this and go underneath in order to pick up the stuff from here. And then we're gonna have to turn around like this. I just need to make sure that this is like a route that we can do. So let's run through here real quick and let's see if we can actually do this. Also, why are these like pathways like this? Is this like some sort of marking or something on the map? I don't understand these random lines. It feels like someone drew some sort of diagram over here. Okay, so we could get the railway coming like this all the way through here, coming up here. So we have a limestone node over here. This is a pure node. Then we should have another pure node somewhere in this area. The US has some third world infrastructure. The IMPs implemented pointless bandwidth caps to try to stop people from moving to IPTV or extort them for unlimited plans. Wow, really? I'm in India and we have unlimited data plans.
Harvest hit.
Like, and we are as third world as it can get. And given how many people we have over here, you wouldn't expect that. Okay, so we have one limestone node over here. Where's this one? You can get unlimited, but it costs 50% more. Yeah, that's just straight up capitalism. Where's this node, man? I'm standing directly on top of it. Is it underneath this? Hang on a second. No, it's not underneath. Is there a wrongly mapped node over here or something? What the heck? I don't understand. Or am I just blind? Can I not see the limestone node? Because it's showing me that it's right there. Like right here. I just can't see it. That is an unfortunate name for an ISP. Okay, I must be blind because I see no limestone node over here. Chat, does anybody in chat see a limestone node where this one shows? I do have a scanner. What do you mean? What do you mean there's a limestone node here? Are you joking? There are hidden nodes on the map? So are you saying that I can just put down a miner over here and it'll work? Oh, what the heck? Huh? that is true. So apparently there's limestone over here without anything like coming out. Like you can't see any of the limestone. Okay, that just confused the heck out of me. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Good to know. Good to know. So there's hidden nodes. So you got to be careful about that. Now, I could bring the train round like this. The problem is going to be when it gets this way. How do I make it turn and go like this? Because I want to go from the inside over here. So I want to go like this and turn over here somewhere. I don't know where exactly. But I need to see how I can do that. It could be worse. Some of the other ISPs put too many people on the same network and you can't get the speed you pay for. We used to have that before, but now that's been fixed. That's actually a lot better for us now than it used to be. We used to have that, and there used to be a hidden policy called the fair usage policy, which they wouldn't tell us about until we actually bought the internet connection. And then we would use the internet, and then one day it would just go down to like a really low speed, and we would phone them up and ask them, why is the speed going down? And then they would be like, oh, you've exhausted the fair usage policy.
Harvest this artifact.
Like you've exhausted all the data underneath that policy, so your speed has been reduced. We're like, what policy? You haven't told us anything about this. There's a place where slug is inside a rock. Okay, so I need to make the train probably go through here. This is gonna be rough, man. This is going to be rough. Like, building a train station... I guess what I could do is just get the train coming like this, and get the nodes coming out through conveyor belts, and have the station somewhere over here. Used to have that at your father's place, advertised as up to hash, and users only got like 50% of this. Yeah, exactly. That's a scam. That's basically a scam. That is awful. Dude, building train stations and like networks in this game is not as easy as one would think. It takes a lot of effort. You gotta do so much planning in this game to make sure that everything works out correctly. Otherwise, you can really mess things up. So also, now this over here is going to be a diagonal, right? So I'm going to have to somehow figure out a diagonal that comes along this way and then goes straight down. So, oof, that's gonna be rough. Ay. I don't know if I can do that. Also, what I think I'll do is, you didn't read the 2-point font under the fine print? Yeah, I was a naive kid back then. I was a naive kid. I was just so happy to have 1 Mbps internet. 1 Mbps, and that I've had a fair usage policy. This was like 13 years ago or something. So it's not like it's exactly recent, but I was so excited to just have internet that I was like, you know, it's gonna work. I paid no attention to it whatsoever. Alright, so I'm gonna go like this. What I want to do over here is get rid of extra platforms over here that we don't need. Foundations. Because I don't really need these until I go for the next station. I want to minimize the amount of concrete and plastic that I'm using for these foundations. So let's just go ahead and get rid of these. Time for school? Alright, sounds good. Your internet is 3 megabits. My current internet is advertised as 350, but I get 700. I have no idea why. I absolutely have no idea why. I get double the amount of speed that I pay for, but I'm not complaining. As long as it's more than what I pay for, I'm happy. The day it goes less than what I pay for, well, they're gonna get a earful. So I get 700 up, and I get about 450 down. Yeah, and absolutely no idea why. It's just like some random luck, I guess. No, I've had this internet connection for what, 3 years now, and I've never got an extra bill. I think the reason is that we have a fiber optic cable that's coming straight into my house, and then it goes into that little converter box that they have, and then it goes as a LAN or an Ethernet cable into my router. So I feel like if they don't limit it properly at their end, if they just put like some sort of basic limit on the amount of people that are in that area and all the people aren't using that much internet, then maybe I get a little bit extra because of that. I'm not sure. This is just like something that I'm thinking might be the reason. It may be, it may not be. Who knows? Who's to say? Don't you do it, Bean? Oh. He came in between over there just to try and disrupt the power line. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? He was walking this way, purposefully trying to disrupt the power line. Yeah, that's right. You better run. Little punk. There's just beans eating my power in real life. I just walk out to the transformer in the street and there's like a giant bean over there at 3 a.m. at night. Dude, that would be incredible and also terrifying. That would be so terrifying. No, but yesterday my power was out because of a thunderstorm. It was like a really bad thunderstorm. Okay, so how do I connect this up? Like, how do I connect this corner to... Like, I don't get it. How am I supposed to connect this up? Does anyone have any ideas? I have no idea how to make this work. So basically what I want is a 45-degree angle that goes this way, and the same thing on this side, right? And then another 45 degrees to turn straight again. Is that possible? I'm pretty sure it's possible. I just don't know how to do it. I wonder if I can use catwalks. So could I do something like this? I think that could work. Not certain. This may work actually. The mobs have their roots. Someone used it in game to build huge rings where the bird flew through every time. Dude, that's... Yeah, I know that the bird has a set route. Because I saw... Like, I actually flew on top of the bird once. It wasn't during stream, so I couldn't show other people, but I did see that. Okay, this is not what I was expecting when I built this. Now, that's not looking good. I need a plan. I need a plan of attack. I'm probably gonna have to like look at someone's video on how to do diagonals in Satisfactory because I have no idea. I'm just like going with the flow right now. There's construction on the road. Welcome to my life. There's construction of the road every single day where I live. Be careful on the diagonals, you will lose connection to the world grid. Yeah. That's the reason why I'm so like hesitant to use diagonals and like curves in general, because it's so easy to just lose the world grid. What I could do is go 10 blocks out like this. Go 10 blocks out like this. Right, so that could be my world grid. Diagonals are no problem if you know that issue. I just don't know how to connect the diagonals though. Like, do you know how to do it, Diatabolish? Like, have you ever done diagonals in Satisfactory? And is there any tutorial that I could use or any like video that would show me exactly how to make it work? That would be great if I could do that. So basically what I want is to connect this up to this. Maybe a little bit further because that seems like a really tight angle. So maybe we'll go 10 further. Yeah, so basically I want to connect this up to this. Oh, hang on. I think there was a way to do that. Let me just check real quick. Hey, Dark Helmet. Welcome in.
99 slide alert.
Thank you so much for the lurk. Welcome in. 15 months resub. Thank you so much. One of the first ever subs to this channel. Dark Helmet 433, everyone. Thank you so much for the resub. It's good to see you again. Thank you for the lurk. I just want to see if this works. I'm not sure if it's going to. Remember somebody going E6E can't be that hard. Yeah, that was wrong. I was way wrong on that one. Alright, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I am going to check it out. So there was this method that I saw someone doing. Not an expert, but you can put a concrete over another one, rotate it by pressing Control, so you can rotate 10 or 15 degrees. Okay. So this is something that I saw someone do, so I want to try this out. 2, 3, 4 meters. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they put it something like this and made a diagonal like that, and it looks to be pretty perfect. But then the problem comes with this, because that's not gonna fit. That's a way to build round structures. I think he used it for just connecting two areas up together. Let me actually just go ahead and see if this one actually connects. Can do that on the other side. Yeah, I can do it on the other side, but then there's going to be a clipping in the foundation in between, because that's actually not 3 of them. You can get perfectly centered beams with this easy 15-step process per beam. Yeah, I've seen that far too many times. But the basic premise of this thing is you want to look at your start and end points, and that should build up your beams perfectly, and then you can just put your platforms according to the beams, and they should fit exactly the way you want them to. So let's see, if we put down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we want a default that goes 4 meters, and then something like this. Oh, that's not right. Isn't using catwalks the easiest way? Hey, 12 ounces. I haven't used catwalks, so I'm not sure. Did I mess something up over here? Okay, this does not seem to be fitting correctly, so I must have messed something up. Oh, I know what I messed up. I'm looking at the wrong thing, right? I must be looking at the wrong thing. Okay, so how would you do it using catwalks, 12 ounces? Let's say I wanted to do a angle from this corner to that corner. Wait, I think I was looking at the right thing. This is just difficult. So someone had said that you basically gotta do it like this. So you have to see the start and you have to look at the end over here. And it should work. Now it doesn't appear to be working for me, for whatever reason. So it was said that you gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you gotta go in by 4. And then you just gotta align it. But it seems to be jutting out to one side. Like, I don't get it. Why is it jutting out? Shouldn't it be perfectly level? Maybe I have to go 5 meters? I don't know. Did I go one too little? Because now it's working perfectly. What the heck? I think I must have done it wrong. Yeah, see? Now it's working. Look at that. That's a perfect connection right there. So we just gotta take this. And that is basically it. Now we just need to make sure that this connects up properly. Could we use 3 half foundations over here? Not really. But I guess it doesn't. I could just do asphalt over this instead of coated concrete to make it look a little bit better on the eye. But yeah, this works. That actually does work. You didn't know that trick? I'm really happy that it works. I had no idea whether it would. It always seems so easy when you see someone do it on YouTube, but when you do it yourself, you're like, I have no idea how this works. But it seems to be working just fine. So once again, you take your thing from the center of the foundation, you look at where you want to place it. It doesn't matter if it connects all the way to the end or not. All that matters is that it's looking the right way, which I'm not sure this is, but we'll persevere with this. Then we gotta go 4 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 meters out, 4 meters in, and then connect. There we go. It is connected. That's a really neat trick. You can just disconnect that and reconnect it. Alright. And then you can just put all your like foundations in here to cover up the middle part. That doesn't matter how you do it. You call hacks? Hacks can't do anything about this. Right, so painted beam. I think I'll go along this edge now. And the most important thing is that this has to be freeform in order for it to work. If you put it on default, it's not gonna work. So this has to be on freeform. This was really neat though. I'm really glad it worked. There's a half concrete plate to minimize that annoying thing. The half concrete beam, foundation. Wow, look at that. That is actually perfect. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, I have used the half concrete foundation over here somewhere. There we go. Half foundation. 3 of them. Definitely hacks. I'm just too good at the game. Oh wow, that's... I don't like that. We'll fix it. It's all good. Actually, I probably should do half foundations over here. Honestly, it doesn't matter how I do it because I could just get all of the thing and turn it into asphalt. That could work. But since the half foundation takes up less space, might as well do that. Yeah, you have to accept that there's going to be clipping when you do stuff like this. It's like in the nature of the game to complain about clipping like this. So there's absolutely nothing you can do. You just have to accept it. Otherwise, you can never make stuff look good. If you do not accept that, then you can never make stuff look good. Why is there a gap here? What the heck? Oh, right. That makes sense. I need to just go along this way. Let's get rid of these. And continue along this way. And the gap is fixed. So asphalt will also fix the clipping issues that we are having. Not the clipping, sorry, the Z fighting issues. And then if there's any more issues and I relog into the game, they should be fixed automatically. There we go. Look at that. Perfect diagonal. Perfect diagonal. You can barely see that there's like anything messed up over here. And then we can just go along straight from here and build down a ramp, go down, do whatever we want. Alright. Now the big question is going to be, how do I get my rail to go along this diagonal? I hope that it works. I hope that it works. Okay, I'm just going to put it along like this. So that's going to be a turn. Now I'm hoping that we can just keep this going straight. Okay, it doesn't want to turn over here. We might have to do something about the turns. Because that is not looking right. So that is not looking correct. Let's fix that. The way to fix that would be get the... Where's the transport? Get the railway. And we'll start from here, right? We'll make a straight path all across the diagonal. I guess I can stop like somewhere in between so that I can get two of them. Then I guess I can stop somewhere over here. So this is going to be basically the length of our diagonal. Try to rotate the rail before releasing it on build. Okay. Could also just try that. That is working. So that is actually a perfect turn. Without even thinking about it. That is a perfect turn right there. Merges beautifully into the straight. And then let's see if this merges beautifully into the straight. And it looks like it does. There's a little bit of an extra curve, but we can fix that. I'm gonna go just a few blocks ahead. And the way to fix that would be to take a railway to the middle point over here and run it to the shortest length that you can. And then connect these up. You see that? That's a perfect curve right there. See? I like it. So now we have a perfectly diagonal, what do you call this thing? A perfectly diagonal road and railway that is going to connect up to the world grid once again. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, should I just turn all of this into concrete? Or asphalt? I guess I could. Doesn't really matter that much. If I'm gonna be doing it one way, might as well like keep it similar for the rest. I guess at the platforms I could do coated concrete, and then along the railway track where there's no platforms or there's no train stations, I can do asphalt. I think that should be okay. Meow. Okay, so that should be enough. Why do I keep pinging? Alright, so this is good. Now, can you actually paint the coated concrete? This is something that I've wanted to see for a long time. Aha, you actually can. So if I got a custom swatch and I edited it, let's say to the most dangerous color in the world, neon green, is that gonna work? Oh, nice. That does work. What about if I just make this completely black? Oh, dude. I use the foundations. You can use towers holding the rails in Blueprint Designer. Towers? What sort of towers? Dude, I really like this black painted coated concrete. It's looking really good. Rail holders. Is that a thing? I don't know what that is. Is that something you have to design yourself? Where do you get those? Where do you find those? What am I looking for? Oh, you have to design yourself. Okay, I'll probably design one myself and put it like underneath somewhere or for these rails, because I still do have to do all of those. But that's going to take a while. Like, I haven't decided what to do as the design. I'm just focused on building out the stuff itself at first. And then in the future we can always like design stuff. Like this is something that I spent what, 45 minutes designing or something, I think. And I think it came out well. Could be a little bit better. I could actually color this black to make it fit in with the rest of the stuff. Ooh, actually, should I make it yellow? Black and yellow, black and yellow. Can't wait for update 8 just to be able to use turbo fuel in the jetpack. Dude, that's gonna be amazing. You can remove the concrete later and snap it into the place. I guess I could do that, yeah. I want to try this out, hang on. Oh, that's a little bit too greenish. Can we make it a little bit more orangish? Nope, still not enough. Maybe I gotta go a little bit low on the saturation. Okay, why is it, no matter what I change over here, why does it look the same? I've changed the swatch 4 times now and it still is showing me the same color. Did anyone else see that? This looks like a completely different color to this. Can anyone else notice the difference, or is it just me? Look at this color, right? Take a good look at it and then look at this. Does that match to anyone's eyes over here? Does this match with this color at the bottom? I don't think it does. Why is it doing this? Let's say I did green. Okay, so green works. So why is this messing up? Edit the swatch. We want this to be a little bit orangish yellow. Nope, it just doesn't want to paint it yellow. That's weird. I've never seen something like this before. That definitely seems weird. But I kind of like this color scheme. The color scheme. If I could make it a little bit more orangish, that would be nice. But it doesn't seem to be. Hey Nitsa, I'm not whining. You can see the difference, right? Like, look at this difference. You can't tell me that this color and this color looks the same. How does that look the same? It doesn't remotely look the same. I don't get it. What if I just do this? Nope, still nothing. That's so weird. Your game colors are very different from mine because of options, but the colors are very different by daytime. Sometimes every side has its own color. What about the developers used LSD? But it seems to be the Unreal Engine. Maybe. There does seem to be a really like greeny tinge over here. I wonder if that's like biome specific. I wonder if this color would change in a different biome. That could be the case, actually. That could be the case. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that now because it is time for us to look for someone to raid. So I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna save my game. And let's find someone to raid. Let's see. We got a couple of people on. I see only one person that I know who's playing Satisfactory, and that's Mr. Warpath. We raided Mr. Warpath last time. I don't mind raiding again, but I'm just gonna see if I can find someone else before. Always good to spread the love a little bit. We have a Vicky Roo playing Satisfactory. I don't know who Vicky Roo is. Hopeless, anxiety, smart, variety, coffee, no backseating, simulation, English. Okay, that's decent. 1.3k followers, a little bit more than me, so that's good. From UK, living in Norway. Okay, let's go hit up Vicky Roo. Oh, we got a suggestion. Blandrew. Okay, hang on. Before we hit up Vicky Roo, let's search up Blandrew. So, oh, it's BL Andrew. Okay. Dude, Andrew has 191 viewers. There's no way I'm gonna raid up that high. No way. Nah, we're gonna go for Vicky Roo. We can't raid up that high, Diabolish. Alright, let's go for it. Alright, raid has been created. If you like what you see on Vicky Roo's channel, please go ahead and hit the follow button. If you want help with the raid messages are in chat. If you're not subscribed, the first raid message. If you are subscribed, the second raid message. I am not sure if I'll be back tomorrow because it is my birthday, so I will try to be back tomorrow, but if not, then that's why, because it's my birthday and I'm celebrating. And if I'm not back tomorrow, I won't be back until the next month. I'm going off on vacation to the United States, so I will not be live because I'm not taking my computer with me, obviously. So I will hopefully see you guys when I come back next month. We will be back with some more Minecraft as well as Satisfactory. I'm definitely planning to get back on Minecraft when I get back. And mostly I didn't start a new pack just because I was heading off on vacation. So hopefully we should be back in both games. And until then, everyone, stay safe, have an excellent time zone, have an excellent month ahead, and hopefully I shall see you guys around. See you when I see you. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Jim. And thank you, Data Bullish.